Hey, it's us, the Film Pigs again.
Hi.
Hi, how you doing? We just saw an exciting film. What was the name of it, Hillary?
Piranha 3D.
That's right. And Steve, what was it about?
It was about spring break and mayhem and fishes and Elizabeth Shue
And
lots of boobs.
featured player, the breasts.
Lots of breastises.
And was there a lot of gross stuff?
It was, yes, there was a lot of gross stuff, computer generated and practical.
all fun. All fun.
All kinds of gross.
I'm amazed that I was able to go to the theaters 2 weeks in a row and be tickled pink by movies. The Expendables,
which is still number one. Still the number one movie in America.
Which I don't hate it for. Although it would have been nice if Piranha 3D had also been number one, because I'd like to see more movies like Expendables, but I would also like to see more movies like Piranha.
3D movies.
It's very
maybe they could do like an Expendables Piranha movie, like a crossover.
Oh.
Where you could see like Dolph Lundgren get eaten by piranha.
Or turn into a zombie.
And
all the Expendables is
that would be an expendable piranha zombie movie.
It's kind of like the next step for all those actors to be zombies.
I agree. I liked it a lot.
And we still saw a 3-year-old in the theater.
Yeah, no, Parents of the Year award goes out to you.
Good job.
The people at the 3:05 showing at the Pacific Northridge.
Way to go.
This Sunday, what's today's date? Whatever. You guys are jerks for bringing your 2-year-old. That's my point. You guys are jerks. What have you seen lately? Steve Skelton, what have you seen lately?
I actually just the other night on my Netflix watched the Jeff Bridges mumbly cowboy country singer movie.
Oh,
crazy
Oscar-winning
crazy Oscar-winning performance. He got the Oscar for best mumbles in because he's really difficult to understand.
And Hillary, what have you seen lately?
I also saw my Netflix queue. We watched Antichrist with Willem Dafoe and a snarled French actress. I can't remember her name.
Snarled.
That's her name.
Snarls. We just call her Snarls. But
it's a Lars von Trier picture.
It was
tells you about all you need to
creepy,
know.
strange. That really is all you need to know, except for erect penis. All of a sudden, I think I spit out my popcorn when it could have been Willem Dafoe's, which is what I never expected I would ever see, or really hope to ever see.
No, I can't imagine the scenario.
It was hardcore.
If you're in the mood for if you're in the mood for Willem Dafoe's thrusting buttocks,
then
Antichrist is the movie for you.
It really is.
And if that doesn't quite sell you on it, but you're on the fence, you also get to see Willem Dafoe take a fire log to his erect door, pass out, get a forced hand job, and he's bleeding internally, so when he has his forced hand job orgasm, he squirts blood all over his naked wife.
Those are actually the highlights. Now we've ruined it for you, because now those are the things to look forward to.
So I'm not even going to mention when his wife cuts off her clit with a pair of scissors.
Oh, God, you had to say that. I'd blacked that out of my memory, and now it's all back. Thank you so much.
So Lars von Trier, like Robert Rodriguez, has clearly branched out into children's movies.
Exactly.
It was all about a child. It's so funny.
This is his Shark Boy versus Love. And finally, on the Film Pigs program, listicle, and in what's the word I'm looking for? In thematic harmony. In thematic harmony with Piranha 3D. The listicle today is your top 3 Roger Corman pictures.
My favorite are Battle Beyond the Stars, where what's his name from the Waltons flies around through space in a spaceship that looks like a giant horse. Carnosaur 2.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Thank
Carnosaur
you.
2.
John Savage Carnosaur.
Yeah, it is to Carnosaur what Aliens was to Aliens.
Go on.
And then, of course, I have to go the classic, Death Race 2000.
Oh,
yes, Death
yeah.
Race 2000 is marvelous.
Okay, that's a genuinely fun.
Yeah, I
movie.
love that movie. Yeah. My third favorite Corman film is got to be Candy Striped Nurses.
Okay, yeah.
The fifth in his Young Nurse series, and the first one too. Actually,
His young nurse series. His young
Nurse series, and it's first to inject just the right touches of humor in the right places.
It's a delicate balance
It's
in
hard-
his nurse
it's-
movies.
it's
It's a
very
delicate
hard.
balance.
I've got a hard job to do, so.
Number two would be Screwballs. Roger Corman's
right.
take on the
That's a good
Porky's
one.
phenomenon, because he felt that ultimately Bob Clark was just ripping him off, and he should have done it first. So he did Screwballs, and I love that movie for
Screwballs
what
is
it is.
funny.
It's got a lot of boob jokes. And then I think my first favorite, and this is really hard because Piranha's there. It's like picking the right Corman horror picture.
Yeah.
It's trying to do all the different genres. So
Yeah, you don't want to screw this
you
up.
don't want to screw it up.
Yeah.
So I'm going to
Careful,
go with,
careful.
and don't get mad at me, Hillary. I know you have a certain distaste for this movie, but I'm going to go with Humanoids from the Deep,
Oh.
Oh, what else? Yeah, I mean, that's,
which is about
That actually was
not a surprise at
on my
all.
list of. that I
it's
was
guys
crossing
in rubber
too, yeah.
suits who rape women and kill men. But like
Yeah.
the new Piranha, and actually the old Piranha, it's got a giant carnival massacre
Yeah.
sequence, Oceanside massacre sequence that I enjoy a lot. And I just love guys in monster suits
Yeah.
when it's clear they're
Just
having a hard time breathing.
clearly a person lumbering around in an ill-constructed
And it's
monster suit.
when they really freak out and it's supposed to be scary, the director just kept rolling despite the fact it's clear his actor was suffocating. Because they'll be like,
I would have to go with the 3 Carnosaur films, personally, because...
You just go straight for the Carnosaur trilogy.
It's just because they're like the guarantee sleep aid that I always seek in these sleepless times.
It's like this cinematic Somonex.
I would say the
20
10
minutes.
to 15,
Yeah.
right? 10 to 15 of Carnosaur, and I'm out, and it's a guaranteed good night's sleep. It's amazing.
it's awesome.
So-
If I'm tired of her and I want her to go to
benefit.
sleep,
You can
I
save
just put
so much on
Carnosaur.
medications. I just really recommend trying Carnosaur.
I just think you picked your favorite movies because they give you a good night's sleep.
Some things are your priorities when you get a little older. I'm sorry.